Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. So today we're gonna do a little get ready with me. We're gonna play with some makeup together today. I am gonna be sharing with you guys some of my tried and true makeup products. Like some of these products are just like, I just can't live without them right now. So I'm gonna be using some of my staple must-haves, but at the same time, I'm gonna be trying out some new products and testing out some new products with you guys too. So we can see like how they perform, how they look on the skin. So it's gonna be a good combination of products today. It is so ugly out today here in Atlanta. It is super rainy, it is super dark out. I'm not even leaving the house today, but I figured I'm gonna throw the camera on and just share with you guys like kind of my go-to look recently. Like a lot of these products are just my absolute go-tos. So I'm gonna share that with you guys today and I hope you guys enjoy it. It is obviously this look right here. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's get started. So we're gonna start out with a new primer today. This is by Amazing Cosmetics. They just sent me these and I think they were just released. This is the new Illuminate Primer and Highlighter. There's 3 different shades. I am gonna use the bronze one today. So it's supposed to smooth your skin, even out your skin tone, give you like a nice glow to your skin. So you can use it as a primer or you can use it like over your makeup and dab it onto your cheekbones as a highlighter. So I think these look really good. I actually swatched all 3 shades on my hand and they all looked so beautiful, but I need to bronze up my face a little bit. So I'm gonna choose the bronze shade today. Let's see how this works. So it looks like that on my finger. And like I said, I swatched it on my hand and it looked really, really pretty. So let's see what it looks like. Hopefully it looks just as good as a primer on my skin here. But like I said, it's supposed to smooth your skin, which I can feel it does. It has like a nice slip to it, like a nice smoothness to it, but it's also supposed to hydrate your skin, and that I can feel as well. I can feel that it's like hydrating and like sinking right into my skin. So I really like the way it feels. So I'm just smoothing this one all over my skin and I really like it. Like it's not too bronze. It gives a really nice glow to your skin, like I said, but it's hydrating, yet it really soaks into your skin. Like I love the way this feels. Like it feels super, super nice on the skin. There's some primers that I put on my skin that are just too like silicone feeling and I just don't like them and they just kind of sit weird on your skin. Like this one feels really good. So I'm liking that. I feel like it's not too over the top glowy or too over the top bronze either. It's like perfect. All right, so for foundation today, I'm taking the one and only Osmosis. This is the Performance Wear Satin Foundation. This is their new foundation. I have been completely obsessed with this foundation. Honest to God, it is so insanely good. I can't put it down. It's just so beautiful on your skin. It gives such amazing coverage without looking heavy or cakey or settling into lines and wrinkles. Like it honestly looks like skin the entire day. And it's good for dry skin, it's good for oily skin. I have seen a wide variety of different skin types use it and it just looks like magic on everyone. So this has just been my absolute go-to foundation. I am in the shade Natural Medium. Now I just found out from Osmosis that their natural medium shade is not gonna be in stock until December. Like we are selling out of this foundation and making them like hustle and create so much more foundation because they can't even keep up with production with how much of this we are selling on Premier Look. It is just flying off our shelves because people are loving it so much. And when I was talking to them on the phone the other day, they're like, we can't keep up with production. Like it's flying so fast. So this shade Natural Medium is not gonna be in stock until they said like the end of November, hopefully, or the beginning of December. So I'm gonna use this today. I'm gonna pump some of this out. Actually, I'm not gonna pump it on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna pump it onto my finger. Looks like this. It's not overly runny. It's not too liquidy, but it's not creamy either. I'm just gonna dab this onto my skin. And then taking my sponge here, we're just gonna blend that out. I prefer a sponge with this foundation. I've tried it with brushes. It looks good, honestly, with brushes or anything. I've tried it with my Clarisonic foundation brush head. I think it looks good with all of those. I just actually don't particularly like that foundation brush head, that Clarisonic brush head with foundation. I absolutely love it and I actually have it here that I'm gonna use with the cream bronzer, but I don't know, I just prefer a sponge with a lot of my foundations. So that's what we're using today. But you can see how this foundation just seamlessly blends into your skin. Like there's no effort. It is just such an easy to work with foundation. So there it is on my skin. I have to say I love this primer underneath it because it's still giving my skin a glow from within underneath this foundation. Like this is amazing. I feel like my skin looks so good. It looks like my skin. I do not see foundation sitting on my skin whatsoever. This is like a great combination right here. I am gonna go do my brows real quick. Nobody wants to see that. People always say, they're like, why don't you do your brows on camera? I'm like, believe me, nobody wants to see me do my little measly brows on camera. I have the worst brows ever. So I'm gonna go do those real quick and I'll be right back. I'm going to prime my eyelids today with the Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Mono Nude Cream Eyeshadow. I love this. I either use this to prime my eyelids or I use my Armani Eye Tint in Nude. So I just get some of this onto my brush because again, this is a cream product. And I'm just gonna go right over my eyelids just to really even them out. And it's just the perfect base to apply your following eyeshadows. And this is what I do on days where I don't even do any eye makeup. I always just take this and then just apply this to my eyelid, and you can see how it just evens everything out. It takes away any of those little veins or discolorations, and you just have a nice, you know, nice eyelid color. So even on days where I don't wear makeup, I do use this product. All right, so we are gonna play with this today. I have not even tried this yet. I showed you guys this in my previous haul. It's the Charlotte Tilbury. This is her new Intense Eye Palette. It is so pretty. I am so excited to dig into this with you guys today and just test it out and try out some of these colors because they are absolutely so gorgeous. So I think what I'm gonna use today, I love how she has it set out in like different eyes. She has day eye, desk eye, date eye, and disco eye, depending on kind of the eye look you want. But you can easily mix and match all of them because they all are gonna make such great eye looks even all together, whether you keep them in like the 3 individuals or not, you can completely mix them around. But what I think I'm gonna do today is I think I'm gonna take a little bit of the desk eye and a little bit of the date eye and just kind of combine those two. So I'm gonna start out with this kind of fluffy blending brush here, and I think I'm gonna start out with this shade in the desk eye. We're gonna use this matte brown shade on the end here. And I am just going to kind of take this into the crease and along kind of the top brow bone area there. These are definitely pigmented, but not fallout pigmented, like not so pigmented that you're just losing powder everywhere. They're actually super pigmented and creamy and are blending so good onto my eye. But it's not like that fallout type of shadows. Okay, so we got that crease color on. So what I'm gonna take now, I am gonna take, do I wanna do desk eye or date eye? I think I'm gonna do the desk eye. I'm gonna take the sheen shade from the desk eye shade. Both of them look so gorgeous. All the shades in here that will have that like sheen to them are so stunning. But I think I'm gonna take the desk eye because it's a little bit more taupey and that kind of is like what I'm in the mood for. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that. That's the shade right over here. So far, these are the 2 shades from the desk eye. So I'm applying this one all over the lid. And oh my gosh, you guys, I am telling you, these are blending so good. This is gonna be an eyeshadow palette that I can easily reach for even when I'm in a hurry because they just blend themselves and I'm getting no fallout. And then I'm gonna go over to the date eye shade. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this deeper brown shade. It's kind of a cooler brown tone, which I really like. I'm gonna kind of mix it up and put it with the warm tones. I love doing that, just kind of on the outer V part, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit and just create a little depth on the outside. So I'm gonna take this shade over here and I am just going to take this just along the outside outer V portion right around here. And then I'm just gonna blend that just on the outside. We're just gonna keep that darker tone just along the outside. Just blending that in and outward. All right, then I'm gonna go into day eye. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this cream tone at the very end here. And then I'm just going to take this just right under the brow bone and just clean up any edges and just soften that look with that lighter tone just along the brows. Okay, so far so good. This palette is amazing. It's blending so well and seamlessly on my eyes. I love the colors. This is a great eyeshadow palette. So I think I'm gonna do a little winged eyeliner today. I feel like that's gonna go good with this eye look. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna do the waterline now. I'm gonna use 100% Pure, the creamy, long-lasting eye pencil. I love this eyeliner. I grab for this eyeliner all the time. It needs to be sharpened. So smooth and creamy, and it just runs along your lashes so easily, and it's so perfect for the waterline. Like, I love everything about these 100% Pure eyeliners. I have the black one, I have the brown one. I use them all the time. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna run this along the waterline, just up into the lashes, and just pushing that pencil in there. Okay, so we're curling our upper lashes. We're gonna apply mascara just to the upper lashes to finish off the top here. And then I'm taking the Revitalash Volumizing Mascara. I've been back to using this one. This is just one that I can always count on. I come back to this one all the time. I try so many different mascaras, and this is just one of my absolute favorites. If you use the Revitalash serum, the eyelash growth serum like I do, this just pairs like with your lashes so well, because you know when you're using like a lash growth serum, your lashes get so insanely long, and sometimes that can actually make it harder for mascara because they tend to clump or stick together, or just, I don't know, I find that like certain mascaras that look so good on other people just don't work on me because my lashes are just so insanely long. But this one, even with the longest of lashes, it just looks so perfect. Like you just saw it took no effort, there's no clumping, yet it's super black, super dramatic. Like that is what I look for. Speaking of phenomenal, the Dermablend Concealer. Oh my gosh, I have been raving about this so much. This is just the best concealer of life if you have more mature eyes, and if you have found that so many concealers are not working for you, which has been my problem recently. I find that so many of my concealers that I used to love and everything new that I've been trying, there's just so many that aren't working for me anymore. But this one just takes the cake. It just covers, and it's so seamless and so lightweight and thin. It doesn't sink into lines. I mean, I could go on and on about this concealer because it is the most phenomenal concealer you will ever use. Dermablend Concealer, you honestly can't beat it. So I am going to use this and just apply right under the eyes. I'm also going to take this right in here and I'm going to spot treat those little broken capillary areas. That's the other thing about this concealer, is it works so freaking perfect to spot conceal around your face because it's so thin and lightweight that it layers and doesn't look like you're pounding on like product after product. It's unbelievable. So this is just a concealer that I swear everyone should purchase. You will not be sorry. I mean, look at how that blends out onto my skin, and it doesn't look like I have tons of, you know, layered products on my skin. It's so amazing, you guys. I just want you all to try it because it's so insanely good. It has like changed my life, like my makeup life. I swear. I can't get over it. I literally can't get over it. I mean, look at that. Like, look at how much of a difference that makes just adding just some spot concealer with the right concealer. It just makes the world of difference. So moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna start with this right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Contour Wand. I'm completely obsessed with this. I love cream bronzers. They're just so easy to work with and they blend so seamlessly into your skin. I've been using this constantly. This and the Shade and Light palette just have been my go-tos for like cream products lately. So I'm gonna use this one though for the bronzer or contour kind of cream look today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to squeeze a little bit of this out. And I just take, ooh, that's gonna be a lot. We're gonna have to blend that out. And let's see if I can wipe some of that off. And then I'm gonna bring it down here a little bit. Like, it honestly doesn't take a lot. Like, I just squeezed out way too much product. And then I'm taking my Clarisonic foundation brush head, and this is what I use it for. I use it for cream products, and it works so well to just blend them in. I blend it right into my hairline. And I just go in little circles and just blend it on out. Okay, do you see how that just seamlessly blends onto my skin? I mean, I love that brush for just blending out cream products. It just makes it so effortless. Okay, so you can completely leave this as your bronzer as is, but I'm gonna play with the Hourglass palette today. I'm gonna put a little bit of this bronzer, just layer it on top of the cream bronzer. I like to do that. Sometimes I've been into doing that lately, where I will take a cream product like a cream bronzer and then just lightly dust a powder bronzer on top. And it just kind of like deepens the look a little bit, and I really like it. So I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna take that Luminous Bronze, a light bronzer that's in here. It's just one of my favorite bronzers. I'm gonna get this big brush into this little pan here. I know that the pans look small, but honestly, I've been using this brush and it's still like, if I squeeze it a little bit and then just dip it on in there, it works fine. And this is a crazy, crazy big bronzer brush too. So you don't have to use a bronzer brush this big. I just love this for bronzer. And then I'm just gonna take that and just kind of just apply it right over that other bronzer. This just gives it such a beautiful, like nice little glow to the skin. and just kind of, like I said, just deepens up the bronze a little bit. I love it. So I'm just gonna take this bronzer, I'm just gonna bring it down my neck a little bit too, just to kind of, you know, make sure everything blends, keep it all looking the same. All right, so do you see how just adding that little bit of powder bronzer on top and just like creating that depth with the two bronzers, how it just looks so amazing? Like, I have been doing that all the time lately. I just really love the way it looks. I feel like, I don't know, it's something about this brush too. This brush lays down like the perfect amount of powder and just creates like such a perfect bronze. I actually use this brush for bronzer and for setting powder too. So I have two of them. I use them for both things and I absolutely love it. This is an Osmosis brush. It's amazing. It is so soft. I like this better than my Tom Ford powder brush. Like, it's that good. So going back to the Hourglass palette here, I'm gonna pick up some of this pink shade with my blush brush. I love this. Such a gorgeous pink color. This is one of those pinks that, again, it just like brings life to your cheeks, just makes you look awake and alive, and I love it. I love those like really pretty like pop of pink colors. And I love the ambient blushes to begin with because they give your skin that insanely pretty glow at the same time. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. And I always bring my blushes just up a little bit like that and just kind of sweep it around. But look at that. I mean, it is stunning. Such a perfect pink. All right, so I always clean up the edges of my blush and kind of take a powder down the T-zone. So I'm gonna use this shade right here. Which one was this again? This was the Diffuse the Light. I love the Diffuse Light. It is so pretty and softening to the skin. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that and I'm just gonna sweep this right down the T-zone and then like kind of like under my blush area, just to like carve that out a little bit. It just softens the skin. It makes it look like you have like filtered skin. It's so gorgeous. So I love doing that. And like I said, just kind of sweep it around the T-zone and the forehead a little bit. So beautiful. All right, so moving on to highlighter, I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna take a cream highlighter and then layer a little bit of powder highlighter on top. I've been into the layering thing. I'm gonna take this Kat Von D highlighter. This highlighter is still my all-time favorite cream highlighter right now. I just can't get enough of it. It just creates the most natural glow to your skin. I'm telling you, this is another palette you need. Watch when I apply this highlighter. I'm gonna take the base of my beauty blender here. I'm gonna dip it in right into this highlighter. And I'm using this first one up here, this peachy tone one. And then watch what it does to my skin. I just take it right along the edge of that blush line. And then I take it up and around. I really want that glow to my skin. If you have more mature skin and you're looking for something to really give life and that glow back to your skin, this product is such a must. Like, look at that. It's not like a chunky shimmery highlighter. It's literally like your skin. It is your skin. Like, it's your skin glowing and that's the look it gives. Oh, I just can't get enough. It is so gorgeous. And then I'm gonna take a little bit and I just dab it on the chin and right up here on the Cupid's bow. I just want that glowy look to my skin. This does the trick. It's so unbelievable. Oh my God. Okay, so again, you can completely leave your highlight just as is like this, but I do want to add a little bit of powder to it because I want to play with this palette some more, and I'm going to take this middle shade right here. This is the Hypnotic Strobe Light. This is one of the new Hourglass strobe powders. It's absolutely stunning, and I am just going to lightly sweep it just right on top of the cheekbones, just a little bit like that, and again up and around. We are just gonna glow, glow, glow today. Okay, so we need to finish off our eye look for the day, so I'm pulling back out the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I'm gonna go back into that Desk Eye shade, and the same shade that we did in our crease, this deeper brown shade right here. I'm gonna get a little bit of this on my smudge brush, and I am just going to lightly line and kind of smudge that color under the lashes. And then taking the MAC Gigablack Lash Mascara, I'm gonna apply this to the lower lashes. This is just the all-time best mascara for your lower lashes. It like thickens them, it really blackens them up. It gives you like that doll-like look to your lower lashes, which I love. I mean, you can see what it's done to my lashes. So now we're officially done with the eye look, and I love it. I think it came out so beautiful. I think that Charlotte Tilbury palette is gorgeous. I love the way the eye look turned out, and again, it was so easy to use and just blended so effortlessly, so I love it. This is definitely gonna be a palette that I reach for continuously because the colors are just right up my alley. I love every single one, and just because of how easy it is to work with, it's definitely one that I will pick up a lot. So let's move on to the lips. Let's finish everything off here. I'm gonna use the new MAC lip liner. So MAC just came out with these lip liners. These are the Lip Tensity lip pencils, and I love them. They come out with a little twisty top like this, and it comes out like angled. I don't know how long it's gonna actually stay angled because once you use it for a while, they kind of just all turn into a, you know, like a point, like a rounded tip. But that's all right because they're super creamy. They last forever on your lips, and I've been obsessed with this color. This is the Honey Pecan color, or pecan. So I'm taking this lip pencil today. I'm gonna line my lips. Then to finish off the entire makeup look for the day here, let's finish off with this lipstick. I love this lipstick. It's by 100% Pure. Again, this is in the shade Calendula. It is the most gorgeous, like beautiful nude ever. It's like a pinky nude. It is so stunning. The formula is incredible. It's like creamy but super long lasting, and it just smooths over your lips so beautifully. So I love it. I've been grabbing for this constantly. So yeah, that is it for today. I love the way this makeup look came out. It is very much a me makeup look, so I'm happy with that. If you guys enjoyed this makeup look and enjoyed all the products that I used today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It just really helps me out with, you know, knowing what videos you guys like, and if you have any video requests, leave them down below as well in the comments. I definitely want to see what you guys are wanting to see more of on my channel. And if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye.